everybody, welcome back to the island. Welcome to our little Tuesday trike ride. And we're gonna stay in the harbor area today because we're actually gonna have two streams tonight. So this is our first one, our Backstreet Bike Ride, enjoying some views of the island, and we have a second stream coming up in a little bit later tonight. Gabe is playing at the Tiki Bar at the Galleon Resort. So we'll head back over here just in time to catch the sunset and some live music at the same time by the water. But for now, I invite you to kick back, grab a drink, and enjoy the sights of Key West. Rum distillery number 1 to our left, the first legal rum distillery. And just one block further down here we have another rum distillery. So rum distillery number 2, the Hemingway Rum Company, Papa's Pilar of course. Empty trolley. Hope you guys are okay with the sound of the wind. I do have a dead cat on the microphone. It's pretty much all I can do. You know, one of those really fluffy things, but I'm sure you can still hear the wind. Kermit's to our right here. And guys, I'm really excited to announce that next Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but the week after that, will be the official kickoff of the Key West Bite Christmas lights. So they will be, the lighting ceremony is going to be next Wednesday. But here's a sneak peek because they are still setting them up. So some of these palm trees already have lights. Of course now it's light out, so it doesn't really look very spectacular, but here they are setting them up. And we just had Dominic the Catman drive by on his scooter. So here you go. They are setting up the lights. If you look very closely, you can see that the top's green, then you kind of have a little bit of red around where the coconuts would be, and then the rest is going to be white. So again, more to see next Wednesday, the official lighting ceremony. So we'll have two streams that day because of course Wednesday is one of our Captain Tony's nights. And we'll continue our little ride. So, lights are still being set up. Ta-da! Yay! So these guys are ready to go out on a sunset cruise here. And look at those. We have our first Christmas decorations up. Yay.
Right, I can see it's a different part of town. Just couldn't resist, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. So this is what it looks like just before the sunset cruises take off from the Key West Bight here. So all these catamarans are full. And we might have a nice sunset tonight. So if you want to stick around after this stream, we are headed over to the Tiki Bar for the sunset with some live music. Yeah. Gabe's playing until 8 tonight, so with the time difference, it's the time of the gig has changed. Was 6 to 9 last time, 5 to 8 today. Hey, thank you so much, Charles, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. And let's continue our little ride around the Key West Harbor. Sorry, I keep turning the camera around because I twisted up my cable. Chickens are enjoying the decoration. So these palm trees, you probably cannot see it, but these palm trees all have the lights already up. But we don't want to spoil the surprise. We're gonna be here next Wednesday, not tomorrow, a week after that. The night before Thanksgiving, we'll be here for the official lighting ceremony. Then we have a tree lighting ceremony, a menorah lighting ceremony. There is a lighted boat parade this year. There is a lighted bike parade. So there are going to be so many lights coming up. Which reminds me, in case if this is your first time with us, please like and subscribe. Make sure you get the notification, so hit that little notification bell to make sure you'll be notified whenever we are live from the island. Looks like the Waterfront Brewery is renovating a little bit here. Probably are repainting that's kind of bleached out. So the palm trees to our left here already have some lights on there. The ones to the right have not. They do have the little ribbons. The little ribbon that shows that this one is supposed to have lights. So all the ones to our right here are still being set up, and the ones over here are ready to go. But they have another full week to get ready. And of course, lots of the other decorations that are going to be around the Key West Bight. Cuban Coffee Queen over here. So the lobster trap Christmas tree is not here yet, just to reassure you. Pretty sure that one is going to be set up in the very end. And again, should be here by the time of the official opening ceremony for this year. If some of you are familiar with one of our local restaurants called Off the Hook, they have moved. It's been quite a while, but just in case you weren't aware, Off the Hook is now here on, are we on, what street is this? Good question. Is it still Green Street? I don't think so. So Off the Hook is right here. Is it Caroline? Are we on Caroline Street? I think we are on Caroline actually. And so to our left would be the ferry terminal if you come in by boat. With the ferry from Fort Myers. So Little James Street here used to be known to locals as the main St. Patrick's Day party zone when this over here was an Irish pub. Then it was the Dirty Pig that has now moved to the VFW, and then it was a place called Maryland's, and I see that the space is available, so I don't think Maryland's made it. Now this being said, I think their food was, it's kind of weird because it's like a little bit off the beaten path, and it was a very, you know, locals centered location, and I think their menu was very more like tourist oriented. I don't know, but Maryland didn't make it very long. So Little St. James Street here. So Isabel has been asking about some cheaper places, bars and restaurants. So yes, definitely highly recommend looking up anything that is or has a happy hour. And I mean, obviously it all depends on, you know, what kind of food and what kind of drinks you like. You can find places with pretty decently priced beer. Captain Tony's, for example, is definitely a more reasonably priced bar.
Alright, these are costumes. We're gonna have to go back. We'll kick it down.
I would say stay away from the colored drinks.
Go back to Fort Lauderdale.
There are a lot of places that do, I think, like $2 takeout beer that you can grab. So people were already very relaxed, you know, before COVID, but ever since COVID, where a lot of places were allowed to only do takeout for a while, you know, now you can basically take everything everywhere. So yes, there are a lot of places that sell beer to go. I don't know if you guys can read the sign. It says, "I dream of a better world where chickens can cross the road without having their motives questioned." I'm trying to somewhat follow the chat, but it's not very easy when riding a bike and filming. I think Bad Boy was asking how my lights were doing on the bike. Well, nothing lasts very long on this island, so I am on a new set of lights. So Gabe got me those. They are like clip-on lights that you put on the actual tires, like in the center on the axis. Little stump lane with a love stump at the entrance. So a lot of these old lanes aren't through lanes, so they only have a couple of houses. Actually, I'm not even sure this lane has an official name because it's blank. I guess everybody just refers to it as Love Stump Lane. Over here we have Not Your Average Hotel. So now this is a place that we visited it when we were organizing our wedding down here, and so Not Your Average Hotel is kind of an interesting place because it's, first of all, definitely the cheapest place to stay in downtown Key West, so close to you know, like the epicenter of the Key West nightlife. And it actually is a kind of a modern take on a hostel because it has like bunk beds. It has several pools and jacuzzis, and it's a 21 and over. They have drinks at the reception, drinks by the pool, drinks everywhere. So it's a 21 plus hotel. It's called Not Your Average Hotel, so it's kind of interesting. You can look it up on the internet if you. It's definitely fun if you like travel as a group because you can get like one big room with bunk beds. And it's also an interesting location. If you happen to travel alone, and you can also check, you know, their last minute offers. Well, actually, they do have private rooms, so, and I think the same goes for the bathrooms. Carol, I see you're asking if they are shared baths. I'm sure it's like a mix of all of it. I mean, you can, even as a couple, probably get a double room. But like, let's say their main point of difference is that you can get bunk beds and bigger rooms. But it's not for kids. So guys, I'm going to take you back to the harbor. And I'm gonna head inside, head to the tiki bar and switch over cameras. And then we'll follow up with our music and sunset stream from the tiki bar. So please come on over in a little bit. If you want to sit by the water, enjoy the breeze and listen to some live music. So that's our second stream for tonight. So this week we have the film festival in town, so it's a little bit more of a quieter crowd than we had last week with the boat races. Over here we have Eaton Street Seafood Market. Great place to get your local seafood. It's stone crab claw season, just to remind you. And you can get fish sandwiches and salads and everything, and then you can pick actually whatever fish you like, whatever is the catch of the day, whatever they just got in fresh. So it's a crossover of a grocery store, fish store, and a restaurant. Bio's Fish Wagon, great fish sandwiches. And we are back by the water, and that's where we are mainly gonna stay for the rest of the night. Little Lazy Lane way, going past Schooner Wharf here. still decorating the palm trees, setting up the lights, get more Christmas decorations around the lampposts. So again, official lighting ceremony of the Key West Bite. Thanks. Next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but the week after that, is the official lighting ceremony here. Of course, there's going to be the buoy Christmas tree, and we have the lobster trap Christmas tree, all the weird Key West style Christmas trees they're going to put up. Straight ahead we have Simonton Beach, the closest little beach closest to Old Town and downtown Key West here, 1 block off Duval Street. Duval Street is just 1 block in that direction, but we are headed 1 block in this direction, just as far as we can go. And then we're gonna park the trike there. We're gonna park here right by the water. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our little bike ride, our Tuesday trike ride, and stay tuned for the sunset and some live music in our upcoming stream starting in about 5 minutes. Just give me the time to head inside and switch over cameras, making sure we have enough power to go until 8 tonight. Of course, you can put in your song requests as we always do for our music streams. So guys, welcome to the very end of Front Street, and we'll be headed inside the Galleon where we have the tiki bar, the Sunset Tiki, that is nestled and hidden away by the water. And let's see if we get some nice sunset colors. Guys, hope you enjoyed the little ride, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye guys!